MarketConnect is part of the supplier development component of the Zambia Agribusiness and Trade Project. We focus on SMEs that are processing or aggregating raw and intermediate agricultural produce into market-ready products. We work with growth-oriented businesses and provide a variety of intervention and support solutions that are intended to help SMEs realize the growth potential that exists within their business or within the market.
My reasons for working with MarketConnect is to provide us access to finance, funding, technical assistance, as well as access to markets. We're an aquaculture company, and one of our biggest challenges is access to markets and funding to be able to expand into other locations. So my experience with MarketConnect has seen phenomenal growth in our company in terms of revenue and sales. We've gone from supplying one restaurant to having over 20 restaurants, exporting our products, as well as getting our production facility up and running. We've managed to install a cold room, which has a capacity for over 3 tons of tilapia fish. We've got a refrigerated truck, and also seen our work size growing. When we started, it was myself and my partner Mabel, and now we have over 20 staff who work with us, and we've got was opening our 3rd outlet in Kasumbalesa soon. So seen a huge jump revenues for us and also productivity.
For us, given that our proposition is actually to grow high-value vegetables, farming in protected environment becomes a necessity. So the greenhouses that were bought for us actually beefed up our business so that we're in a position to grow English cucumbers, which you can actually see in the background. We also have peppers. So those are the main products that we actually farm, and they actually do best in protected environment. So that was a very huge addition. And of course, the fact that we also received support in terms of the cold room, that also helps us to harvest some of the crops in advance so that they don't go bad. And given that we're also 100% off-grid, the solar system support that came through was actually quite handy to accentuate our 100% solar proposition. I think some of the additions that we want to talk about in terms of the support that we got from MarketConnect. The first one is to indicate that this has actually been the biggest boost to Panuka Farm, especially with the greenhouses and the additional support in terms of solar system and the cold room. But of course, if there's a window, I think we'd want to seek additional support. As you note that at current time, the greenhouses are actually all filled up. So in terms of just expanding our production, we're actually quite limited at present. We've actually outstripped our capacity in terms of the greenhouses. We're also limping, I think, in terms of the transport logistics getting to the market. That's another big issue that would actually seek market support in the future.
With Shoppies, we believe that our produce, our local suppliers should be giving us 80%. So for us to hit that benchmark of 80%, in our shops, we encourage more and more partnerships with MarketConnect and our other, partners in terms of working hand in hand with our local suppliers. Because if we grow and the entrepreneurs and SMEs grow, we also pass that benefit on to our customers, which is great for everyone, which is mutually beneficial.
As a business, you can have the right product, but you don't have the right market for your product. But with MarketConnect, through the help of MarketConnect, now we can safely say we have the right product and we are speaking to the right market. The first support we got from MarketConnect was technical support, and they ran us through financial management, marketing, and even just how to formalize a company and just put the papers in order. Yes, and the other support we got from MarketConnect was a grant funding, where they funded our processing equipments. Yes, like the mincer, the bowl cutter, the butcher boys, the chiller. Yeah, basically every equipment that we can work with in the meat processing industry. Yes.
For me, really, I look at MarketConnect as a board. You know, as an SME, you don't have anybody to direct you or to tell you what to do. You are not reporting to anybody. You are not accountable to anybody. You are your own boss. It's your business. And like that, things could go wrong, or they could just happen at an undesirable pace because nobody else is giving you other perspectives. So for me, what is so important and what I value most from the support that we've obtained from MarketConnect is them acting as our little board who supervise what we do, who check on us, and we feel that there's this board that is watching us, and therefore we are accountable to them. That helps us to organize ourselves better and to sit up. And we've seen the transformation as a result of that.
Yeah, I think for me and for the company, Mira Beef, from the time we went into this relationship with MarketConnect, it has brought about real change in the way we do business. Because of the technical assistance which we have received, I think we are able to keep proper financial records and also use that information for decision making. So because of that support, we're able to now meet the demand because we're able to produce in big volumes, and also the quality of the products which we now produce, it's really able to compete with any other bigger brands on the market. So because of that, I think we've really we feel our relationship with MarketConnect as is really bearing fruit, so to say.
Some of the SMEs that we have supported, before they started receiving support from the project, they could not access the chain stores. But with the support from the Zambia Agribusiness and Trade Project, they've been linked to these markets. They are able to supply the chain stores with their products. They've also been able to access foreign markets where they are able to export their products.
We have made growth achievement the primary goal of our support interventions. I keep saying to the SMEs and to our team, growth is the name of the game. We have been encouraged by the growth we are seeing as a result of our support, with an average of 51% growth across the board. And in some individual cases, we have seen SMEs grow as much as 600% compared to a baseline that we would have established before we begin working with them. And with these successes, we are now looking forward to moving into the next phase, where we see impact in the business and in the economy at large, and where we begin to build a long-term model that will continue to provide this type of support for more and upcoming Zambian entrepreneurs.